You're listening to the Faeries and Folklore podcast by Ronel. I'm dark fantasy author Ronel Janse van Vuuren. With nearly a decade of digging around in dusty folklore books, researching creatures of imagination that ignited my curiosity, I'm here to share the folklore in a nutshell and how I reimagined it for my writing in An Origin of the Fae. This is the Faeries and Folklore podcast. Hi, I'm your host, Ronel Janse van Vuuren. You can just call me Ronel. In today's episode, we're continuing our exploration of the Faery. This episode is brought to you by my Origin of the Fae book series. You've met them on the podcast, now see them in action. Go to ronelthemythmaker.com/Origin of the Fae series for more. And remember, that's Fae with an AE. You can now support my time in producing the podcast, researching, writing, and everything else involved by buying me a coffee. This can be a once-off thing, or you can buy me coffee again in the future at your discretion. Go to buymeacoffee.com/Ronel to support me. We're continuing our exploration of the workers of death. Today's fairy, Furies, Folklore in a Nutshell by Ronel. The Furies, ancient spirits of justice and vengeance, are the daughters of Uranus, sky, and either Gaia, earth, or Nyx, night, depending on the source. Their numbers are indeterminate, but Virgil recognized 3: Electo, unceasing, Megara, grudging, and Persephone, avenging murder. It is well established that their role is to keep order and to punish those that break the rules, for example, persecuting murderers, etc. Goddesses of vengeance, personified curses, ghosts of the murdered. No matter what they are, the Furies punish their victims by driving them mad. They carry torches, whips, and cups of venom to accomplish punishment. And when not working in the land of the living, they torture damned souls in Hades. The Furies aren't evil, they only punish evildoers, so innocent people have nothing to fear from them, even when they appear as storm clouds or swarms of insects. And now for my interpretation of the Fae in An Origin of the Fae, Furies. Furies are legion. They collect the souls of the fallen to do battle at the end of time. They also punish the wicked, avenge the innocent, and interfere in the lives of mortal and fae. They wear clothes of ash, cinders falling in their wake. They have wings resembling that of bats. Furies are excellent in battle. They can wield any weapon and can decimate their enemies in close quarter combat, with or without weapons. They live in the underworld. They answer to Dagda, the keeper of the veil, and Anko, the king of the dead. Like all creatures associated with death, the rules of fairy do not apply to them. They can be classified as death fae. As a little bonus, let's look at the translation of Furies into Afrikaans, Vuuren. I hope that you've enjoyed this episode of the Faeries and Folklore podcast and that you've learned something new about fairy. Remember that you can get a transcript of this episode in the description. If you're new to the podcast, why not go and grab your free copy of Unseen, the second book in the fairy tale series, on my website, ronelthemythmaker.com. Loads of folklore, magic, and danger await. Take care.